Hello everybody and welcome to a mod spotlight for the Ender Quarry from ExtraUtilities. Now you probably wonder what the fuck is an Ender Quarry. It's quite simple. It's an alternative to Buildcraft's Quarry. The thing works quite a bit different. If you right click it, you get some information and it tells you analyzing fence boundary and unable to detect fence boundary. This is because you have to surround the area you want to quarry with a regular Minecraft fence. It also doesn't have to be square. And the Ender Quarry simply sits in the middle, directly inside of the fence. If you right click it now, it will tell you successfully established boundaries. That means it knows it should mine inside this fence area, and it turns greenish. Now you simply provide it with an inventory to put output to and some energy. I'm using a thermal expansion energy cell here. The Ender Quarry generally accepts RF, as you can see on the Veiler tooltip. Now it started working. These particles here inform you where the quarry is working currently. As you can see, it progresses quite slowly here, but that's not because the Ender Quarry is that slow, no. It's because the Ender Quarry mines vertically. This means instead of going the first row, going the second row and taking off the whole first layer, it will go and actually mine down. I'll try to demonstrate this here quickly when it reaches over here or here. There, as we just saw, it replaced all the sandstone with dirt. This has the advantage that instead of mining everything away and at first only giving some copper and iron and only at the very end giving some diamonds, you will obtain some diamonds quite early, as if you're lucky, you will hit a spot where there's diamond at the bottom. This also means that the Ender Quarry is quite superior in the way of mining, and that's why it only costs a little bit more energy than the regular Buildcraft Quarry. The second thing you will already noticed is that instead of actually mining the blocks, it replaces them with dirt or grass. This has the advantage that it takes less performance for servers and other computers in general. This means if you're running a server, you will be a big friend of the Ender Quarry, as it will consume quite a bit less performance than a regular Buildcraft Quarry. Once the inventory the Ender Quarry is transforming into fills up, like here, we saw, the inventory is full, you will notice the particles vanished. This means the Ender Quarry just simply stopped working. However, it's still using energy. So instead, like the Buildcraft Quarry spilling out items, it simply pauses and waits until some room is free, and then continues operation. That's also very important because dropped items are a major source for server lag. Another specialty of the Ender Quarry is chunk loading. You can see it first that the Ender Quarry worked here, and then it started working here. That is because there's a chunk border in between these two areas. The Ender Quarry generally only loads two chunks. The chunks the Ender Quarry itself is located in, and the chunk it's currently working in. So it at first finished this chunk and then continued to the next one. A Buildcraft Quarry usually loads all the chunks it's located in. So if you have a Buildcraft Quarry with 3 chunks in this direction and 3 chunks in this direction, it will load all 9 chunks. If you have an Ender Quarry with 3 chunks in this direction and 3 chunks in this direction, it will always only load 2 chunks. The one it's located in and the one it's working in. I've got the finished Ender Quarry here, and as you can see, it did not mine the tree. The Ender Quarry does not mine any plants or trees or other objects like that. Also, if I right click Ender Quarry, it tells you quarry has finished. And as you can see, it does not use up any more energy, unlike the Buildcraft Quarry. Here I have a working Ender Quarry that just started, and if I now right click this Ender Quarry, it tells me how much it has completed. It tells me it's mining at this position here, and it also tells me it's 70% complete. Quite awesome, right? Now on to crafting the Ender Quarry. The Ender Quarry has a quite complicated recipe. You need Ender infused obsidian, an Ender core, a diamond edged computational matrix, endothermic pumps, 2 of them, a diamond pickaxe and a sapling. Ender infused obsidian is quite easy to make. Simply take an Ender pearl and surround it with some obsidian. The Ender thermic pump takes some Ender infused obsidian, lava, water, an eye of the Ender, an iron pickaxe, and a diamond. The Ender thermic pump is also quite awesome in pumping out lava from the Nether. The Ender core requires Ender infused obsidian, an eye of the Ender, magical wood. Magical wood is kinda hard to make in that you need enchanted books to make them, and a bookshelf and some gold. There's quite another thing to Ender cores and magical wood in that you can use them instead of bookshelves for enchanting. You see, I have 2 Ender cores here, and it's enough to reach level 30. This means 1 Ender core gives us 15 levels of enchanting. I'll create 4 level 30 books here, and as we see here, I have 6 magical wood around it, and that's also enough to give me level 30. If I remove one, it's only level 24. I'm gonna destroy these and get myself a few level 2 and level 1 books. Level 1, another one, and one last one. I did this to demonstrate the crafting of the magical wood, because I already prepared it here. If I take the level 1 books and simply insert them here, I'll get 1 magical wood. If I take the level 30 books and insert them here, I get, in this case, 7 magical wood. The amount of the magical wood depends on the enchantments that are on the books. However, in general, it's more efficient to simply take level 1 books, because level 1 simply takes a few experience orbs, while level 30 requires a lot of experience. The last part of the recipe is a diamond-edged computational matrix. It's quite simple to make. It simply is an Ender infused obsidian block, 4 diamonds, and burnt quartz. Burnt quartz simply is created by burning a block of quartz in a furnace. This put together results in the Ender Quarry. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the spotlight and you will have quite some fun with the Ender Quarry. Goodbye!